Welcome, everyone. My name is Mikhael Gonzalez with Jolly Jackrabbits, our AI camp team, and we'll be introducing YumyumAI. Like I said, my name is Mikhael Gonzalez, and I was in charge of pre-processing.
My name is Pooja Kedia, and I was in charge of model evaluation.
And I was the model training lead.
And we had David working on web development, and finally me, the NLP instructor, David Rahul.
And we are the Yum-Yums. For our idea for this project, we wanted to create a recipe generator AI that can provide to you innovative and a variety of different recipes based on the ingredients that you input. For my task in data preprocessing, we all agreed to use a 200 million recipe data set from Kaggle. Techniques that we use include regex regular expressions, string formatting, and we also use the pandas library so that we can filter our data through viewing it in data frames. We couldn't use the entirety of 2 million recipes, so we reduced it down to about 1,000 recipes to speed up training time. And we removed some of the lengthier recipes so we could fit within the range of our token. In this slide, we show you an image of the input that we give our model. We go off of our title and our directions and our NER column, which is a list of the strings that we have from the input that we give our data. And then this is a visual of our output that our AI model generates for us. As you can see, it's indented with each of the outputs being recipes and the ingredients and directions included.
So natural language processing models can be centered on different problems that could include sentiment analysis, machine translation, text summarization, and in our case, text generation. And so we tried to explore models that were suitable for text generation, and we decided to use GPT-Neo, which is an accessible and scalable open source text generation model that was optimized for our problem. So GPT-Neo is a text generation model that was introduced in September 2021. It's a transformer-based model with 1.3 billion parameters and an attention window size of 256. So to train our model, we had to fine tune a lot of the following parameters: our learning rate, and we tried different learning rates to adjust internal parameters to minimize our validation loss and process time with our data set of about 1,000 recipes. And then our temperature parameter, which controls the randomness of the token generation, we discovered that when it was very high, it produced gibberish like text, and when it was very low, it was very deterministic repetitive text. So we optimized our temperature at around 0.5, and the parameter top p allows us to generate the next token using probability distribution. And the top k parameter, it creates a small sample of words with the greatest probabilistic frequency, and assigns it a score that we can use to generate tokens. And so this is what our outputs looked like. We were able to put in some sort of dish name as an input and return a list of directions to complete this recipe.
So for the web development aspect of our project, we sourced a Bootstrap template known as Stylish Portfolio, while also building several HTML, CSS, and JavaScript files. We also used Flask framework for backend to connect our model using the Hugging Face API to our website. So now, next up, we'll take a slight detour to something we've been working on. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So welcome everyone to YumyumAI. Before we head over to the model and try to invent a few recipes, I would like to give a brief background of our project idea. YumyumAI is the perfect playground for all those insane Ramses, where taste and common sense are pushed to their breaking point. The link shown here will open the Kaggle dataset, which we used for over 2 million recipes. For the technical details, the website consists of a text generator and an NLP model, whose backbone is GPT-Neo. The Find Models button leads the user to a Hugging Face page with a similar text generation model to ours. Since day one of AI Camp, our team has been working immensely on various aspects of the final project. After attaining the dataset, we used several techniques and data filtering and data optimization methods used in order to produce a desirable output. During model training, we tailored various parameters such as learning rates, top P, etc. This week in particular, the team focused on working on incorporating the AI models API into the backend of the web application, as well as designing the front end of the website you guys can see here right now. So the photos here of the pre-processing and final results include the source data, the pre-processed data, and some of the results that our model generated. Now, no more talking, and let's just dive in right to generating. So this is our model page where users are able to input recipe names and get the recipe along with an ingredient list at the end. Now, I don't know about you guys, but in my house, it takes a long time to decide on what to make. So in order to not have this problem, we added some recipe suggestions here, which are categorized into courses such as starters, main course, desserts, and beverages. Now, before showing the examples, it is important to note that while our recipe model is advanced, it may not be 100% efficient, and there is a possibility of occasional mistakes in the generated recipes. So as a first example, I can show you guys the Italian bread. So as you guys can see here, there's the directions and the list of ingredients at the end. Another example could be the Misericordia crab cakes. I am horrible at pronouncing that. So once again, you have the ingredients and the directions. For desserts, we can try the raspberry angel pie. And lastly, we have beverages, but since our data set didn't include any drinks, we had to leave that section blank. So lastly, we have also added a team page to showcase the work that the Jolly Jackrabbits, Rahul, Mikhael, myself, David, and Pooja have inputted.
Thank you, Hetvi, for that. Thank you, Hetvi, for that great demo. For some future features and prospects of our project, we'd like to allow our users to import dietary restrictions. We understand that our audience is wide and some people might practice vegetarianism or veganism, and so we want our AI model to be friendly to all. Secondly, we'd also like for our model to kick out and produce an exported PDF so that users can save recipes along with the quantity of ingredients and the steps needed. And lastly, we would like to market to college students to give them a tool that they can use in their college journey and as part of their wellness. Some college students are really strained with what they can eat, with what they have available. So we really believe that this could be a solution for their problems. Again, this is Jolly Jackrabbits with YumyumAI, and we'd like to thank you on behalf of me, Mikhael, And the
Me
rest of my
too.
team if everyone wants to hop on and
Thank you,
And-
everyone.